You either are a knowledge worker or you are outside the world. There is nothing you can do if you're not a knowledge worker, and that's what Bill Gates calls himself. The labor market in future, and things may seem very, very strange when we talk about them today, but let me remind you of things that happened very recently. We used to talk about email. I don't hear anybody saying the word email. You say mail. Because what was mail became post, and what was email became mail. It's the mail. Where are the postmen? They converted to tech jobs. They will be, we don't see them around delivering mail. What is happening in, why I'm focusing on the year 2050, it's because it's the date which experts, and I'm not one of them, I'm a student. Experts anticipate that the world will reach singularity in the year 2050, where machine and man will become one. And we will be communicating with machines, and machines will be talking to each other more than we talk to each other. It's a time when the machine becomes smarter, and as a result we become smarter. Which means I was once on a podium with Bill Gates in Cairo at a forum, and I asked him, how do you in 2 words define this century? Not the decade, the century, the rest of the 21st century. He said artificial intelligence. The whole world will become intelligent. Everything becomes intelligent. Machines will become smart, and human brain, in the entire human brain, will be in the machine, and the entire capability of the machine, the computer, will be in our brain. So we're going to be different human beings. One of the things that we will face in future is the change in every field. In medicine, I served on the board of the World Intellectual Property Organization, and on the board was the chairman of the largest manufacturer of medicine, pharmaceuticals. He said 90% of the pharmaceuticals we produce do not treat. They only are sedatives. Some of them control the situation, and some of them help you feel better. In the future, there will be no doctors, no pharmacists. And that's an expert prediction, it's not me. What will happen is, as a result of the invention of the genetic map, every individual will have a map somewhere at a medical tech, not a doctor. That medical tech will have your genetic map, and when you have a cold, he will prescribe also virtually, online to you, the medicine that is suitable to your genes. That's why some of us say, I prefer Panadol, and another says aspirin is best. It's because our genes are different. The future, in future, life will be changed. The human body will be changed. Now this is very serious, because we're heading towards a time when human beings become better than other human beings because of the bioinformatics and biotechnology. So far we have been different in wealth, different in education, different in cost of living, etc., in living circumstances, but you will have a superior person and an inferior person. A person who can live 120 years and who has a memory like a computer, and an individual like me who is just a simple human being. So we will have 2 classes of human beings as a result, again, of the genome invention. At that time, because through the genome technologies, you can preempt a disease. The moment the child is born, we know that he is going to have diabetes, and we can, by the sequencing of the genes, prevent diabetes. This doesn't exist now, but it's coming. There are a few things that may sound very stupid, and as I always say, I was speaking this morning in Dubai at the humanitarian summit consultation, and I said that the greatest lesson in life, I learned this from Churchill, is to realize that idiots are sometimes right. So I may sound like an idiot, but let's assume I am right. We will be uploading our entire minds to computers by the year 2045. And our bodies will be replaced by machines within 90 years. A machine that exactly does what we do. You don't have, you know, in the year 2050 we will be equal to machines. But in 90 years, the machine will be our alternative. You don't need us anymore. And that's me. That's not me. That's Google. Google experts who claim this. In future, you don't need languages. Finland already dismissed teaching languages at school because you can learn like this little boy, and this is a cartoon by a Jordanian artist. This child learns with a milk bottle, technology and milk together. When he goes to school and the teacher wants to put on the blackboard to teach him, he cannot understand, he cannot write. So Finland took the lead, and by the way, Finland is the most advanced country in the world, not the US, not Germany, not Japan, when it comes to revolution in education. Finland produces national GDP, and I have to say this, and I have to shock every Jordanian every morning if I could. Finland has a population like Jordan, and Finland has no resources like Jordan. In fact, we are better off than Finland because we have 9 months of the year sun and good weather. Finland has 9 months of snow. Our GDP is $30 billion. For the same number of people, Finland's GDP is 180 billion. Why? Because Finland produces knowledge and we buy it. The only way to solve all the problems of government deficit, debt, unemployment, everything is, and that's the short way, by the way. Everybody tells me, yes, but we need solutions. The solution we need is to transform this country into a knowledge economy.